AP Environmental Science students. In this screencast, we're going to look at the last section of Chapter 1, which is Environmental Problems, Their Causes, and Sustainability. All of today's notes are based on Living in the Environment, the 16th edition, by Miller and Spoolman. So, Chapter 1.6 looks at the 4 scientific principles of sustainability. We know that nature has sustained itself for billions of years by using solar energy, biodiversity, population control, and nutrient cycling. So we as humans can take lessons from nature to apply it to fix our currently unsustainable lifestyles and economies. So the first of the 4 scientific principles of sustainability is our reliance on solar energy. The sun warms the planet and supports photosynthesis, which is used by plants to provide food for themselves and for humans and most other animals. Biodiversity is where the variety of different organisms, the genes they contain, the ecosystems in which they exist, and the natural services they provide have yielded many ways for life to adapt to changing environmental conditions. The third principle of sustainability is population control, where competition for limited resources among different species places a limit on how big their population can get. So obviously, if there's not enough food, the population can't keep growing. And lastly, nutrient cycling, where natural processes recycle chemicals that plants and animals need to stay alive and reproduce. There's little to no waste in natural systems. So nutrient cycling, again, we're going to talk about this a lot more in-depthly during our second unit, but things like the carbon cycle, the nitrogen cycle, the hydrologic cycle, or the water cycle. Our water is continuously recycled and cleaned so we can reuse it and use it and use it, and very little is wasted. So using these 4 principles, we can guide our lifestyles and economies to bring about an environmental or sustainability revolution. So if you look at my figure here, you can see the solutions for sustainability revolution include the current emphasis and what the emphasis should be on if we are living a sustainable lifestyle. So, for example, right now we worry about waste disposal. We bury it in landfills or we burn it. And a sustainability emphasis would be, instead of producing the pollution or the waste in the first place, we prevent its production to begin with.